It's just me, Frizzy McGee. Hey everyone, it's Michelle, and today I am going to do the If I Could Only Pick One tag. This tag was created by Kelly Gooch. I'll link her channel below. Basically, the idea is that I can only pick one product from each category, whether it be primer, foundation, eyeshadow, that whole thing. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's my favorite item, but if I could only pick one, that's what it would be. You get it? You got it? Okay. I'm strictly going to be focusing on high-end today, split it up that way in more prestige brands, so if you want to see what I picked, let's go. I think I'm going to do it in the order that most people apply their makeup. For primer, this is newer to me, but it is the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. You guys, this is glue for your face. I know I haven't been using it long, but anytime I use it, no matter what foundation I'm using, high-end or drugstore, it makes my foundation stay. That's not to say the foundation won't still break up, but that's not a primer issue, that's the foundation. I pretty much only use high-end primers, so it's a pretty big deal to narrow it down to one, but it would be this one. Foundation, now this one is my favorite. You've seen it before in my favorites video. This is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. It's a perfect natural finish right down the middle. It's not too dewy, it's not too matte. It's beautiful and it lasts all day on my skin, so if I can only have one, I want the best one for my skin. Estee. Concealer, this is also my favorite concealer. It's the Tarte Shape Tape. Sorry. It's full coverage. The shade 8B matches me like a dream. I don't want to live in a world without it. So if I could only pick one, it'd be this one. All right, setting powder. This one isn't exactly my favorite, but it is a tried and true. It's the Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder. It's a tried and true for a reason. It's finely milled, it doesn't leave a cast, it really is translucent, and it's just a beautiful powder. So while it might not be my favorite right now, I know I can rely on it, so I would definitely pick Laura Mercier. Bronzer, again, something that's not my favorite right now, but I would go Benefit Cosmetics Hoola Lite. As you can see, mine is well loved, and I think it's a pretty big deal to hit pan on a bronzer, especially this much. It's just another tried and true. It's cool tone, but I can still bronze with it and I can contour with it. Best of both worlds, it's not a one-trick pony. It's a great product and it's something I know that won't fail me no matter what kind of base I have on. I can always make this work for me. Love it. For blush, I'll be honest, I'm not a huge high-end blush person. I honestly prefer drugstore blushes more, but the Tarte Amazonian Clay blushes are really nice. This is the shade Party. I have a few of the shades, but this is a mini, obviously. It's very, very subtle, but it can be built up and it's beautiful and it lasts a really long time on the skin, so I'd go Tarte on that one. Highlighter is one of the hardest categories. I love all highlighters. I love high-end, I love drugstore, I love everything in between, but I can only pick one, and it would probably be the Anastasia Amrezy highlighter. I really wish this wasn't limited edition because it's stunning. It's gold, but it actually works on fair skin. I hope that shows up. Maybe I should do it lower. And it's something that I can swipe on for just a subtle glow, or I can build it up so that I'm like, pew, and it's just beautiful. So I think having something that can work for subtle days or more glam days, it's gotta be this one. Okay, I've talked about this eye primer before. It's just the Urban Decay Primer Potion. There's really nothing to say. It's so good, and I really do think it makes a difference and makes my shadow last even longer than it normally would, so this one. Brows. Talked about this before too. The Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz. I've used brow pencils, pomades, gels. Nothing comes close to this pencil as far as tone for me. I wish it wasn't so expensive, but we are doing high-end products here, so it would be the Brow Wiz by Anastasia. Palettes. Okay, so remember, I said these aren't necessarily my favorite items, although I do love this palette and it's amazing. It's not my favorite, but it's great. It is the, Lunar Beauty Life's the Drag palette. So we've got a white and a black, we have neutrals, we have colors, and we have these two beautiful shimmers. In the vein of not being a one-trick pony, I can do neutral looks, I can do colorful looks, I can do so much with this palette. So if I can only have one, I want it to be something that I can get multiple looks out of, and I can get tons of looks out of this one. What I thought would be a really hard choice, honestly isn't that hard. This is a great palette. Mascara, it happens to be my favorite. It's the Lancome Monsieur Big. It's volumizing, it doesn't flake. Excellent mascara, so even though it is my favorite, I was trying not to do just my favorite products. I can't lie to you guys, this would be it. This would be the one I would pick. Same thing for liner. This is a mini. It's the It Superhero liner. Super black, doesn't bleed. It's a brush tip. See? It's really nice, and it's the one I use almost every time. I picked 3 different lippies, and I'll explain why in just a moment. First, lip liner. I'm not gonna lie, I don't use a lot of lip liner. I rarely line my lips, and when I do, it's drugstore. So I'm not just gonna pull one out of the air and be like, oh, I really like, no, I don't. I don't have a high-end lip liner, sorry. But I did do a lipstick, a liquid lipstick, and a lip gloss. So for lipstick, this one is newer to me. It's the MAC Aladdin shade Friend Like Me. And I know I already have a dried swatch right there. I'll try to do it here. Like I said, I know it's newer, but it is the most beautiful, just pinky nude. And to be honest, I don't have a lot of high-end lipsticks. I have a few MAC, some Too Faced, some Becca. I have some here and there, but like if I were to swatch all of them, I think this one would just be my favorite. It's perfect. Liquid lipstick. This was tough because I have like, what, 500? Dose of Colors makes my perfect formula as far as liquid lipsticks go. And while I really do love a Mauve Story from the Desi and Katie collection, it's not the one I would pick forever, even though it's my favorite, because I do so many bold looks on my eyes. I really like to counteract that with more of a lighter nude lip, and that one's just a little bit of a darker nude. So I think I would go Stila Stay All Day Liquid Lipstick in the shade Caramello. I'll swatch it next to the MAC one. So it's a little darker than that. It has a little bit of a purple undertone, which is great because I do so many purple eye looks, so this would definitely suit a lot of those. Yeah, Caramello. And for lip gloss, I hope this isn't cheating. I don't think it's cheating. It's the Marc Jacobs Lip Gloss Stick. Shade is Sugar Sugar. The only reason I think it might be cheating is because it's in a stick form, but I don't think that should matter. It's still a lip gloss. So I can't twist it up too much because once you twist it up, it doesn't come back down, but it goes on like a gloss, but it's not sticky at all. It's very nourishing. It looks beautiful over any lip color that I already have on. I love it so much. As far as a gloss goes, I do prefer the stick application. It's not messy at all. It's beautiful. Out of the 3 lippies, I would probably choose this one if I could only do like one lip for the rest of my life, because it is so nourishing and there is a little bit of color to it, but I could still make it work for any eye look because it is nude. All right, you guys, that is it. That's it for my if you could only pick one, high end. If you want to see me do more of a drugstore version, please let me know in the comments below. I'd also really like to know if you could pick only one, what would it be? Like for anything, I don't care what category, I'd want to know. It's a hard choice, or choices. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you didn't like this video, sorry you had to stare at my frizzy hair. Anyway, love you guys, bye!